What movie can help me reach 1 million followers? It's this movie right here. A man who shot and killed defenseless prisoners of war on the battlefield is sentenced to prison. Today is the day of his final appeal. The video played in court leaves him speechless. It's clear that the man intentionally shot the surrendering prisoners. He suddenly realizes that his teammate recorded the entire process. So he pretends to yell back off at the camera. Faced with sufficient evidence, the man has no way to argue his case. However, an image technology expert turns the situation around. The expert testifies in court, saying that this model of device has serious flaws. As long as the recording time increases, errors will occur, even reaching about 6 seconds per hour. And this kind of device was discontinued 10 years ago. The lawyer immediately adjusts the audio back by 6 seconds. Sure enough, the audio and video synchronization restores the truth. The man's warning is shouted out first. The other party still makes a gesture of resistance. Because there is no problem with this shooting behavior, lawyer Emily uses professional witnesses and evidence to ultimately acquit the man. That night, the man, Ethan, is released and holds a celebratory cocktail party. As the two interact, they slowly begin to like each other. Just as Ethan wants to take the opportunity to confess his feelings, he is interrupted by a sudden situation. By the time he reacts, lawyer Emily has already left. Ethan quickly catches up to her at a bus stop nearby to confess his feelings. The two embrace and kiss. Emily even smooths out Ethan's collar. The personnel in the surveillance center also witness this heartwarming moment. She stares at the screen to see how the two will develop next. Then Emily walks towards the bus platform. However, just as the bus is pulling into the station, the surveillance personnel's face suddenly changes. She quickly dials the police. Officer Isla quickly arrives at the crime scene. Her subordinate exchanges information with her. There is only one camera on the entire street. There were no eyewitnesses at the time of the incident. What's strange is that there is also no trace of Emily. It is currently suspected that the victim was taken from the scene by the suspect. Officer Isla asks if they checked the facial recognition system, but the subordinate says they don't have such an advanced system there. Isla immediately calls a former colleague from the Counterterrorism Command Department. Not long after receiving the photo sent by Isla, the colleague finds the suspect. It's Ethan, the soldier who has recently been in the spotlight. They immediately arrest Ethan as he's preparing to sleep. He has no idea what happened and is taken to the police station. When Emily's lawyer colleague arrives, the interrogation begins. Isla asks where Emily went. Ethan impatiently recounts all his movements that night. Then Isla pushes the surveillance video in front of him. Ethan sees the first half of the video. Everything is normal, just what happened that night. Until the bus pulls into the platform, Ethan is no longer calm. In the surveillance footage, Ethan initially pulls at Emily. Then he punches Emily to the ground. He then violently drags Emily into the surveillance blind spot. Then Ethan's car is seen driving away from the crime scene under surveillance. He is shocked and shouts that he is being framed. He keeps yelling that this is all fake. The surreal accusations make him break down. From Ethan's intense emotional reaction, Isla can also see that there must be more to this case.